Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to your ark and pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be a brief lesson dealing with what happened out there on the New York subway. All right, where a lady was basically set ablaze on the subway or whatever, and I saw a post on what was it, X, or it used to be Twitter, and it says cops and other civilians just stood by and watched the poor lady burn to death. They did nothing. Society is going to hell. And I just had to sit there and look at it like, man, this is nothing more than more Bible prophecy. All right, you're gonna have to understand that the times we're coming in. I'm going to grab the scripture that the love of many shall wax cold. You know, we're coming into some dark times where people don't really give a fuck. It's only going to be about self-preservation. So people are under a false pretense that society is going to help them, especially a lot of women. A lot of women is still stuck in that mind frame of when things go south, I'm going to turn to a man to help me. But even in this video, I'm not going to play the video because this is an unedited video and it's not blurred out. But you even have a police officer walk right past the lady on fire. You got people filming it with cameras, standing there watching it, and no one attempts to put her out or nothing, man. They just watch it as it goes down, and that show you where society as a whole is, man. No one cared. So the first scripture I'm going to grab is for people really thinking, especially women really thinking, but I'll say people in general, that the society and the government and the police and the military, they're going to be set up to help you in that day. And they're not. This is Isaiah 31:31. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. They stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Right? So it's a false confidence in the society. But more and more, as incidents happen, people are seeing that, hey, you're going to have to help yourself, or you're going to have people around you really trust. All right? Those are the times and the days we're entering into, you know? Most definitely. Let me grab another scripture. This is Ephesians chapter 5 and 15. It says, see that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. So you got to pay attention. They said the lady was asleep. He had to douse the lady in something to have her be set ablaze like that. All right. They had to douse her in something and light her on fire, and hey, that was it. Because they were pointing out in the comments, nobody attempted to throw a blanket on her, nobody attempted to throw some water on her, nobody attempted to put the fire out. They just they just strolled on by. So like I said, hey, it's about to go down. It's already a dog eat dog world. It's gonna be every person for themselves, and that's gonna be a very dark society where there is no so-called civility. You know, that's going straight out the window. And that's what I had quoted. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. It ain't no more about helping this person or helping that person or going out of their way. Everybody is for themselves. They don't care. As long as it ain't happens to nobody I know, and that's it. So that leads to a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very cutthroat society. All right, and it's only going to intensify. You know. Especially after seeing things like this. And that writing is on that wall. From there, let's jump into the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15. I start at 18. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid." Right? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So even, your neighbor on the train, the lady that was on fire, no one cared, man. Because if you watch the unedited video, people don't care. And the guy that did it, he's sitting there with a towel flaming the flames, man. All right? Flaming the flames. So I don't know what caused it. What that lady or him might have had an incident, I don't know. But they claim she was asleep. And he just did it. I don't know how they would have known unless somebody visually saw it. But it seemed like somebody would have been like, hey, what the fuck is going on? If they saw her, pouring out lighter fluid and then taking a lighter and lighting somebody on fire. Nobody stepped in. Nobody said anything. So, like I said, we're going into some dark times, and you're going to really see the darkest part of man in these end days, man. All right? Just very wicked, evil behavior. Let me read it again. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 19. "And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." Right? So in this case, we're coming to those times where everybody's, going for their own, and what they going for their own, and supplies for what their family need. To hell with who got it. And by any means necessary, I'm gonna take it. To just somebody just lighting somebody on fire on the train. And how the police walk right by nonchalant. It's like, wow, man. 911 is not going to be there to help you in that day. And women really think that they in for a rude awakening. And I'm keying in on them because they have this false sense of protection because they're a woman within this society. Hey, those days are going out the window, especially in these big major cities. I'll even say that. Let me see if I got anything else. One more. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse. Let's start at 1. "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Right? Perilous times. The other scripture I just read told you to be circumspect. Because the days are evil. That is the times we're living in. Right? This false hope of Trump is coming back to fix everything. It's going to do this and that. That's a false hope. That's a setup guy, man. All right? If anything, the true downfall of this system should come on this man's watch. Verse 2. "For man shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." Right? So, hey, that's the times we're living in, man. This is truly the worst of humanity right now, man. All right? There's no standards. There's no shame. Okay? There's no values. There's none of those things. It's a doest thou wilt to the fullest limit. All right? That's the society we live in right now. But that's the point. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.